Broadcasting from Miami, Florida.
Check this out.
Let's go. Welcome to 25-8, The Culture. Yeah. On who's hot and who's not. Everything hip-hop. Turn it on, turn it up, get it loud. Here we go. You're now vibing with 25-8, The Culture.
Yo, you know what it is, man. It's your boy Pablo McAbee with your host D-Wise from the Big Fellas and your host, Big Money Boy Lance. What it do? Let's go. Let's get into it.
What's up? What's up? You already know what it is. We got a great show in store, you know what I mean? Let's get to it.
Big Money Boy Lance.
It's good, brothers. Good to see y'all. Happy to be here. You know the vibes. Drinking one end, smoking the other. Let's get to it.
Facts. Hey, yo, before we kick off the show, you already know what it is. Hit that, you know what I'm saying, like button right there, that little thumbs up, hit that. Don't forget to subscribe, you know what I'm saying, and hit the notification bell so every time we pop up with something, you know what time it is. Come check us out. Leave comments and share, for real. We listen to y'all. We appreciate y'all. Let's get to the show, yo.
All right, so my dog been saying this shit all year long. That Tampa Bay was going to fucking take it. You feel me?
Yo, whatever, yo.
Yo, so the funniest meme that I saw out there was Take Your Child to Work Day. It had Tom Brady and Mahomes on his shoulders. That was the most funniest one I've ever seen. So, Big Money Boy Lance, take it away.
Y'all see me coming out my championship? Oh, my championship smoke? Y'all see me? You fucking right. I told y'all, baby. Super Bowl champion. Shout out Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Antonio Brown, Leonard Fournette, fucking Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, my offensive line, my defense, man, my middle linebacker. I don't know your name right now. That shit is slipping me right now, but you the bad motherfucker, yo. You the fucking beast. So, yeah, we said this is going to happen. We told y'all. Mahomes, yeah, better luck next year, chump. Tom Brady's the GOAT. And we just going to run this back. You know what I'm saying? So, you like the way I look? You like the way I look, Tom Brady? Tembe, Super Bowl? All right.
Yo, even a broken clock is right, you know what I'm saying, 2 times a day, bro. All right, that Tom, yo, it was a 50-50 chance, yo. You knew this was gonna, but I will say you called it from the beginning.
Thank you.
I gotta give respect to where respect's done. I will, and then we'll get on to the next thing because I gotta give you your respect. You called it, your team won. Tom Brady now has 7 Super Bowls. This shit's ridiculous. But I really thought this game was gonna be way closer than it was. I don't care if you're going for Kansas City Chiefs or Tampa Bay. Even if you say your team was gonna win, I don't think anybody saw. I didn't see them getting destroyed like this. So that's all.
Also during the Super Bowl, the weekend performs a $7 million performance. How you feel about that?
Yo, I like the performance, yo. I like the weekend. I ain't even going front, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got good music, and if you guys have time, his re-edition, they had an artist came out. Probably going back 5 to 6 years ago. They did a Michael Jackson like re-edition, like a bunch of artists from Akon to T-Pain did like re-editions of Michael Jackson's hits. And Weeknd's re-edition of Dirty Diana, A1. If he didn't change certain notes and certain things so you knew he was singing instead of Michael, you would be fooled. It was the perfect re-edition of Dirty Diana. But 7 million, like, yo, that's what's up. It was worth it. I was entertained. I liked all his song selection. It was good. People don't understand too. After he dropped that 7 million, because you don't get paid to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. You don't get 1 cent. And undisclosed, you don't know how much the Super Bowl is going to give you for your halftime show. It's rumored that they give you about $10 million, but there's nothing you can stable to it, but that's what the rumor is. So his show, in all actuality, estimating about $17 million for his halftime performance. And the $7 million he put in for himself. You know what I mean? The NFL didn't give him that. So he knew what it was, and it was worth it. You get the free publicity. You know everyone's watching. Even non-football people watch the Super Bowl because people want to hang out, chill, drink, smoke, eat food with their peoples, their family and friends. So everyone watches it. Some people I know watch it just to watch the performance and then turn the channel because it's worth it. It's usually a good performance. But he went up 41% in streams after that performance. $7 million, well spent.
Facts. I've always been a big fan of The Weeknd. Usher, you don't want that versus battle. This is what I'm saying. So yeah, I know I had to bring it there. We like to see Swiss Beats Weekend. We want to see Timberlake, Usher, or Miguel. Make that happen. But back to my Super Bowl champion, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Devin White. I don't want to forget you, bro. You are a savage, a fucking savage. But the halftime performance was almost as good as the ass whooping that Tom Brady put on the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? $7 million well spent. It was a great show. The Weeknd always performs. I love his live performances because he's one of the few artists that sound like the record or better live. One of the few. So it's always good to see him perform live. Only thing I didn't like was the camera angle. He was like looking at you like this, and it was like, I'm getting cold and friendly. See, we don't need that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it was fantastic.
But you will always remember that. You remember how he moved. He got
that's you. You're right. You're right about that.
All right, so the Chappelle Show is back on Netflix with Dave Chappelle's blessing. Everybody fucks with the Chappelle Show. So I'm pretty sure they came to some level of agreement. Pretty sure it's working out for him now.
Oh, I mean, he gave it his blessing, so now we can watch it and feel good about it. But you know what? I want to take from this. We did this, all of us. When he said don't fucks with it, if you fucks with me, if I ever made you laugh, please don't watch it. We made the Chappelle Show non-valuable. You know what I mean? Because no one was getting it, no streams were going on because he said don't watch it. We made it, people didn't fuck with it. They weren't making money. So they had to make it right. What Dave Chappelle did, let me just look at this real quick. He said they called him, they gave him his licensing back, and they gave him his name back, and they gave him his millions that he should have got beforehand. So he said, with my blessings, y'all go watch that, because he knows for the culture, the Chappelle Show is one of the best shows ever, yo. Like, real talk, man. Every episode, you'll laugh at. There was not one dull episode when you'd be like, yeah, that wasn't really that funny. He came with it. It was a roller coaster ride, yo, all the time, yo. Just boom, boom, like he kept you on your edge. And you would believe he would do some of the characters he did. So I'm happy he got his money, well deserved. He got his licensing back. They gave, you know what I'm saying, they put this show back on like Netflix, and he was fucks with Netflix, so he respects all that. So everyone's gonna start watching it again. And look what we did as a community. We stood together, because if we said fuck Dave Chappelle, they never would have gave him a shit, because they still would have got their money. So there'd been no reason to give him that. We said, Dave, we stand with you. We got you. And as a result of that, he got it. And then he also said he wanted to thank his fans, you know what I'm saying, for supporting him. Because we really could have been good. Think about it. He said this during quarantine when there was nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? All niggas had was Netflix and HBO Max, whatever streaming service they had. And they still said, nah, I could do anything but. So, shout out to us. I want to hope that this is one small step to what we can really accomplish when we stick together. But I want the next movement, whatever it is, whether, you have a dream, Lance has a dream, DJ Pop Mac, I have a dream, and we're like, let's all do this. Look what we can accomplish.
All right, Little Bow Wow plans on joining the WWF.
You not gonna let Lance get his 2 cents in on that one,
Yo, shout out to our people, man. Like D.Y. said it, we did this. Shout out to us, shout out to Dave Chappelle, shout out to Netflix, Comedy Central. About time you came, right? All right, go ahead, Pablo.
Yeah, damn, Pablo.
I thought we were doing the speed, you feel me? So, my bad. Little Bow Wow joining the WWE. I wonder what his power move gonna be. He a little tiny guy. He gonna look like one of those Mexican Lucha Libre type of dudes out there. I wonder if he gonna have a funny type of outfit. I feel like this is gonna be pretty funny, to be honest. But also too, man, I hate how society be kind of hating on Bow Wow, like he all washed up, and they just be clowning dude all the time, dog. Like, I don't know, man. He a cool dude. He came through Cameo back in the day all the time. So we met him a few times. So I don't know, what you take.
Go ahead, Lance.
I fucks with Bow Wow too, but with all due respect, my nigga is washed. I saw a picture of him the other day on the internet. My nigga look like Bow 2 times wow. Like, my nigga looking very healthy right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the money long enough where he could live like that, but ain't knocking Bow Wow other than the fact that he think he gonna be a WWE wrestler. The product is bad enough as it is. Outside of a few shining stars on the program, it's overall garbage. Most wrestling is garbage now, but as far as him, don't shit on a product that's already failing. It has an iconic history, and we don't need any more celebrities making a joke of it. So, Bow Wow, go write a song.
You know, it's crazy. He said his last album he put out like this. That was the last shit he did is supposed to be his last. So he really wants to take this seriously and move on. But I've watched wrestling since I was young. You know, it was in the household. Damn, man. Hulk Hogan was like that guy, and then Ric Flair, and then Sting, if you were watching WCW, and you know what I'm saying, and like all the people like, oh, WWF, that's how long ago I can go back. WWF before it was called WWE, and then when a guy left WWF to go to WCW, you were like, oh, like you know what I mean? You kept up with it. Quick thing, I don't know if you know this. What's fake about wrestling is the acting that you see. But the actual nigga getting slammed on the mat and through tables, that shit's real. That shit hurts. I remember I thought it was a joke when I was young. I got in the ring and I landed on it like on like some like, you know, let me do Hulk Hogan's little leg drop. And I landed on my ass and that shit hurt. That mat is hard. Them ropes, if you do it wrong, you get tangled up, you get a little rope burn. Like the shit is actually painful. That's why these athletes, and I will call them athletes because they do some crazy shit, break bones, get so many surgeries, college is gone, they got to get some other stuff. It's serious. So Bow Wow, know what you get into because it's not a game. Once you get thrown into a table one time and get hit by a chair, I mean, they learn how to fall and, you know, and roll and shit. You act like they ain't no smoke to it. Let a nigga hit you. You'll see what time it is.
They don't even do chair headshots no more with this bullshit fucking PG-13 garbage. Bring back the fucking the Attitude Era.
That was the golden day.
I want middle fingers.
The Attitude Era. Go ahead. That was wrong.
You know what I'm saying? I want middle fingers. I want lingerie matches as respectfully done as possible. I want it all, man. Just bring back the dope shit. Y'all can women still wrestle. Y'all are incredible. Sasha Banks, Flair's daughter, Bailey. Y'all got some stars out there. My favorite are the Iconics. Love the Iconics, even though they're not the Iconics no more. But just hey, man, I love the Attitude Era. Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, y'all are the greatest ever. The Rock of all time.
Please don't leave out the Undertaker, man. He really did so. Like,
fuck the Undertaker.
What?
Nobody fuck with that dead man bullshit. Why do people like the Undertaker?
He was a part of
Why do people like him?
Yo, dog, what about?
He was a part of the Attitude Era. He is one of the most iconic wrestlers in wrestling. You can't take that away from him.
He is one of the most overrated wrestlers. He is the James Harden of wrestling. He is overrated.
Next topic. I can't even. I can't believe y'all tried to. Oh my God!
All right. Another person trying to get in the ring, but put on some boxing gloves. Benzino, he want to get in there with Royce the 5'9" with Eminem. You know, box it out maybe for charity. You know, he's saying like, you know, there's been a bunch of beef, you know, over the years. He feels like, you know, they should, you know, get in the ring. Like, what you think about that?
Go ahead, Lance.
I'm hoping Royce got some hands because this nigga Benzino, he got to be on HGH or something. I ain't gonna accuse no man of being on steroids, but HGH is legal as long as you're not playing a professional sport or an amateur or not professional sport. So as long as Benzino don't hit nobody with no clean right or no hook or nothing, they should be all right. So I don't know what Royce the 5'9" hands is, but I hope he got some good ones. Cause that nigga Benzino look like he ready for a fight.
What about him fighting M though?
M don't fight.
Yeah, for real. M look like he pull out a gun on you or something. You feel me? M look like he got like a AK-47 with a chainsaw at the end of that shit.
Well, I'm gonna keep 100, and this came out. M actually trains in boxing. Benzino doesn't. He talked about it on Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson when he was training and he got in a fight. He said he's spawned, so he's got some skills. Now, I'm not saying he should sign up for boxing, but if you got skills and someone doesn't have any, and Benzino said he doesn't have any, yo, muscle don't mean anything if you don't know how to properly dip, dodge, duck, and throw a punch and have defense. You know what I'm saying? So, and he was talking about that on Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? That he trained and he said he stopped training when he got a 17-year-old came there and outsparred him. He's like, God damn. He's like, Mike Tyson, well, he could have, that could be his peak. He could peak out at 17 and then suck after that. So he's like, he's that good, but he's like, you know what I mean? So I think M knows how to throw a couple things, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's going to be easy for Benzino.
I didn't know M box. Now that I know M box, all right, take the fight, do it for charity, and I'm putting my money on M because you're right. I don't give a fuck how big you are. If you understand the sweet science, can't nobody fuck with you. I don't care. I don't care where you at.
Do you think it's like you think it's all good though? Both of y'all, like, because he said he wants to donate the money to like charity and shit like that. And he said after this, he can hug it out and be all cool. You think that's what's truly in his heart? Or he just wants to put his hands on the nigga?
I don't give a fuck if I can see them fight.
I mean, we just want to see the fight personally. But, I just feel like he probably just feel like, nigga, we've been beef for such a long time. Like, let's just run it already. Like, I just feel like, you know what? Like, I'm not going to feel no type of way if you beat my ass. I'm going to be like, yo, it is what it is. And, like, I feel like he's just being, like, like, mature about it in a way to be like, nigga, I'm not going to hold no type of grudge whether I win or lose. You feel me? And I kind of think that's, like, respectable in my opinion because, I'm a type of nigga, I run a fight with anybody, anytime, anywhere. We always stay ready out here. You feel me? So I kind of respect Benzino on that aspect. But are we going to see a fight? Hell nah. I don't think it's ever going to happen. You feel me? I feel like, Eminem and probably Royce the 5'9", they have more to lose from losing the fight, So, and plus, nobody wants to be like the butt of a joke or humor if this were to be like, what's that dude that got knocked out? Robinson.
Nate Robinson.
And then it'll be a Benzino loud pack or Eminem loud pack after
that. I do like how he said, yo, let's give the money for charity because this nigga's really hurting out there. So that's a good move. And he said, win or lose, you know what I mean? I'll take it like it is. Like, I won't be mad. I think they just want to get their frustration out, but be careful what you wish for because M is training boxing. So if M puts that hands on you, Benzino, it's going to be bad because you were already like the butt of the joke in the situation. So now you'll get further in the hole. But if you're man enough to take it, that's what's up. But Royce 5'9", if you don't take it serious and this is just a street fight, you know what I mean? It, like Lance said, the nigga look in shape. So you got to watch yourself.
All right, speaking about loud packs, the Gorilla Glue, they got the loud pack. That shit's strong as hell. So I know if you seen that chick that she washed her hair with Gorilla Glue and that shit don't come out. But you know what was funny? When I see the chick on the video, she just looked crazy, period. Her eyelashes were just, up there like umbrellas. And so funny that we found out the history about eyelashes, what they really are for.
Cum blockers.
Yeah,
do
man.
Your history.
Yo, do your research. You find out this is just a block. You feel me? Some semen. The chick already looked crazy. I think she had like some fake contact color lenses on and blah 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 and whatever. So she looked like a hot mess anyway. You feel me?
Oh, don't do it like that, Maccabee.
But yo, the strong as hell loud pack after her, that shit was hilarious. Yo, the internet never loses.
Internet stays undefeated. Well, I'm gonna give her some respect. Her name is Tanessa Brown. That's the first thing. Second thing is she's a Louisiana woman, and she didn't wash her hair with the glue. She was trying to put down her lace front or keep her ponytail together with a strong adhesive. I don't know why she used the Gorilla Glue. That was just dumb because if anybody knows anything, if you ever took a wood tech class in high school or metal shop in high school, when you get that Gorilla Glue adhesive, nothing else matters. You don't even need to put screws in anything. Once the glue touches the wood or touches the metal or touches whatever you want to be stuck, you give it that 15, 25 second wait time as it says on the bottle, it's permanently there. And there was rumors that she was going to sue Gorilla Glue. She came out and said that was bullshit. She wanted to have plastic surgery to get the shit out of her hair and get it removed. So, that's what happened with that. And then just to show you how stupid shit is, another nigga from Louisiana, his name's Len Martin. He didn't believe that it was that strong. So the nigga super glued his lips to show that it wouldn't happen, that it's fake. No. And then he had to go to the hospital to get that problem fixed. You dumbass, Len Martin from Louisiana. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even put Elmer's glue on my shit. And you know, with water, that shit go like, what the fuck? Niggas, yo, it's called Gorilla Glue for a reason, man. I don't know. Niggas is dumb.
To the brother that put the Gorilla Glue on his blunt, that is the definition of clout. My man, you should have kept that to yourself. You should not blow up. You don't deserve a blue check. Ain't nobody donating. And I hear you're going to lose a part of your upper lip. So now you can hold that one, pal. As far as Tanessa, you're a good looking woman. I don't like the large cum blockers, the eyelashes. I'm sorry. The contacts are fine. I can't get over you putting Gorilla Glue in your hair though. It says Gorilla fucking Glue. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to get over that. I think you was doing this for the clout as well. But I'm glad you got your shit together, Tanessa. You a good looking woman. You probably don't need all the big cum blockers, eyelashes, and all the extraness. Just my take. All that, ladies, all that extra shit is unnecessary to some, necessary to others. But don't be afraid to shine your natural beauty. And Gorilla Glue is an adhesive for wood shop projects, not for your fucking hair. But I heard she came off like a bandit. I heard she got the surgery for free. The surgery was 12 grand plus. I heard she made about 20,000 or so on GoFundMe. And she got a blue check, so she verified. So I say she won. Just don't be another asshole like the Gorilla Glue guy to the lip. Because don't nobody give a fuck about you, bro. And you're going to lose part of your lip.
Ain't that some stupid shit? You know, as far as like Tanessa Brown, like, you're right, it was for the clout. But it was like, I was waiting for her to put her reasoning on why, because there's some that women use called, like, I think Gorilla Snot. And that's what you're supposed to use in your hair. Like, you know what I mean? So I was waiting for her to be like, I was confused. This was my first time. I went to get Gorilla Snot and I got Gorilla Glue. She's like, no, I just thought it was a good idea. But like he said, she got verified. We're talking about her. She's basically famous, and I'm pretty sure she'll bounce back and hopefully make more profit from this somehow, some way. So take care of yourself. And if you were on, like Lance said, your natural beauty, this probably never would have happened.
All right, so Valentine's is this Sunday. The question is, if you are dating, seeing, messing around with, an individual around this time, do you A, buy them a gift? B, don't buy them a gift because you don't want them to think you're taking them way too seriously, or you think like you shouldn't buy them a gift because you don't want them to think that you want something more from a relationship. What do you do right now for Valentine's? Do you go missing? Do you not call the chick on that day? Do you try to show that you're still interested, so you got to go buy some chocolates or dinner or whatever? Like, what's the play?
You want this? I feel like Lance wants this first. I'll let Lance take this first.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like Valentine's Day, as much as it pains me to say this in the time of equality, Valentine's Day is not for us. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, so buy your lady something, man. I don't know. It depends on your lady. If she's one of those expensive types, you better go all out. You don't want your buddy or some nigga or her work husband creeping in talking about, hey man, that's all he did for you, girl, because they're susceptible to that. Makes no sense. But I don't know, man. Just Valentine's Day is for the ladies. So if you taking somebody serious, or even if you just care about somebody on some regular, just cop them something basic. Pandora's available. Take them to eat something basic. But don't be killing yourself over Valentine's Day. That's not the definition of Valentine's Day. You show your love, but you ain't supposed to be killing yourself unless you in a real serious relationship, and that's her love language, and that's just something you deal with on a regular. So it's not going to be a big deal. But it's definitely for the ladies.
Did this nigga just bust out the love language? I didn't think the nigga might have read the book. I nigga don't even know the game this nigga just dropped on you. We ain't gonna act like you didn't. I know what you read. I'm gonna put you on blast, but all right, talk about that later. It's an educational thing. For y'all people that know, y'all know. For y'all that don't know, read up on it. Listen, I'm gonna come at this on there's a couple of different viewpoints. If you are not really with the girl, you can do some old school shit. This is what we used to do in high school. We would break up with the girl during Valentine's Day week and then get back with her on the 15th. There you go. Valentine's Day has now been skipped. You'll have to drop up on it. That's one way you can cheap it. If you want to be slick, you can do it like that. There's another thing was how serious is the relationship is. This is gonna sound disrespectful, but I'm being real. If you are at the point in your relationship where you are going in without a condom, or as we say, you're going raw, you probably need to give her a little something, something. If you still wear a condom, that probably might devalue what's going on, how close you guys are. You feel what I'm saying? Now, there's people that just go raw all the time. I'm not talking about them niggas. I'm talking about serious relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all the nigga do. I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about if you're in a relationship and you're at the point now where you're not using a condom, you probably need to drop a little bit more money on that Valentine's gift. If you still are, then you probably haven't reached that level of maximum relationship closeness. Maybe the price goes down a little bit. But for us, like one thing Lance says for the women, but you know what? I believe, men, we have to hold down our standards too, because, I'll cross the line. If you're going all out for your significant other and all that's really being brought to the table is sex, like we gotta step up our game, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna keep it real. The best gifts I ever got, and maybe it's why it's my wife today, my wife treats me on Valentine's Day. I'm not gonna shun that. Like, even before Valentine's Day, like the gifts she would get me, like it was actually thought into it, caring into it and stuff like that. Like, I really get in a competition and I love it that I need to outdo my wife because I know she's coming with it. Like, you feel me? That's a great feeling. You know what I mean? And it's a healthy competition. So for the ones you care about, definitely go all out. If you have to question, should I get her something? Then obviously you shouldn't probably go all out. And I'm gonna say this too, because I love my mom. Get your mother something for Valentine's Day too. She'll love it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look at D-Wise being all sweet.
Mad points, son. Swear to God.
Yo, to wrap this up, for all the brothers out there that are gonna be wilding out, make sure you get some chocolate covered Plan Bs. You feel me?
Nah.
Chocolate covered Plan Bs. It's a wrap. We're off the air.
Yo, don't end it like that. We still got the Rowdy Rebel thing, and then we got the Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah.
He said chocolate. Now watch someone go look for that. I got the chocolate covered Plan Bs. And then when people don't hear stuff, like, oh, go ask the pharmacist. When they work it, they go ask the pharmacist because they just heard Plan B. And they be like, yo, I need them chocolate covered Plan Bs. The pharmacist have to look at this person like,
dead ass. If you looking for chocolate covered Plan Bs, you heard it here first. On 258 The Culture. Don't put that shit on no shirt without tagging us. We want our cut. Stop fucking around. Fellas, chocolate covered Plan Bs.
That needs to be a song, DJ Paulo Maccabee. You need to make that shit sad.
Oh man, yo. So on to the next topic. Shit, man, I lost my train of thought.
Rowdy Rebel on
yeah. So he basically writes a message, I believe, on his Instagram saying, how real, Bobby Smurder is, and how close to him as like how they basically are like brothers and stuff, and how he kept it. And he should be coming out real soon, yo. So we're looking forward to Bobby Smurder coming out. I hope these rappers show love to him, and we can show in the culture that people are still real. Not everybody here is a rat or a snake ass nigga, or don't stay true to a code. You feel me?
Absolutely. 110% agree with that. Go ahead, Lance. You say your thing. I'm gonna say my thing.
All right, copy. Yo, shout out to real niggas, man. Real nigga winning. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rowdy for even putting it public, because we probably know he feels that way privately, but to make sure that he gets that public love, and we put our wins and we celebrate publicly. So it was dope for him to show that love publicly for Bobby. Cause we all know when Bobby got offered that deal, he said, nah, I'm gonna stand with my nigga, and that's just gonna be what it is. So always respect the real niggas. Ain't no funny business about it, ain't no shortcut around it. Respect the real niggas. Deaf the rats.
I just want to say the quote because I think it means a lot. And so I'm gonna read the quote exactly what he said. He said, "I wouldn't be here right now if you had been the same genuine person I met in elementary. I've never seen you fold or bend through treacherous times, always thinking and doing for others." And also he's like, "I thank God I got a friend like you. I call a brother. Love you like you my mama's kids. See you soon, kid." And like he was saying, like he was offered a deal, and I'm talking about Bobby Shmurda, and he basically denied the deal and even took more time so that way him and his man can come home at the same time. New York winning, man. Real niggas do real things. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I love that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when you do wrong, you feel what I'm saying? You hold yourself accountable. Like, yo, we got jammed up. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever. We played the game. Yo, we in this together. That's what it is. You feel what I'm saying? If you do something right or wrong, you're supposed to stick with your man. And he did that. And there's nothing more, because some people would be like, well, shit, we both got to go to jail. So what? My bid is a little bit less. When I get home, I make sure I take care of the nigga. Niggas like, nah, man, let's do this together. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we're going to come home. The plan is to come home at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? The only reason they didn't come home at the same time is they said Bobby Shmurda got in some incidents in lockup that, that carried over to making it be a longer time. But I love that, man. And I love this. And I want to push that message for everybody, man. Be A1s with your day ones all the time. You feel me?
All right, on to the next topic. Judas and the Black Messiah. It airs February 12th on HBO Max and in the theaters. Yo, honestly, bro, like the trailer, it looks banging, dog. Like I'm like excited to see this. It's about the Black Panthers and with Judas in their camp, and it looks very intense, especially with the times that we're in. Especially after Black Lives Matter, what's been going on in the nation. I feel like this is a great movie for our times. I'm hoping that's going to be very impacting on the culture. I guess next week I'll give you my probably review on this. Hopefully I go to the theaters and check it out or watch on HBO Max or whatever. Tell me what your thoughts are on it.
I just wanted to pull that something real quick. So on Judas and the Black Messiah, I am going to, and this is why I love my wife, I'm going to the movie theaters to see it at an iPick movie theater. So, that's the real nice ones, Valentine's Day. So we'll be able to lay out and snuggle and all the other stuff. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about me. It's all good. But I can't wait to see this. My wife's like, oh yeah, we're going to go see that together. I was like, see, this is why you were number one. It's based off of the true story of the Black Panther leader was Fred Hamilton. And the guy that was setting them up named William O'Neill. And basically he was, and this is all you can find this out from watching the trailer, or if you just read up on it and see the synopsis of the plot, whatever. William O'Neill, played by the great Lakeith Stanfield, who was in Get Out in Atlanta. He's playing him. They basically offer him a deal to, okay, we can make this go away if you come and get this character, Fred Hamilton, who is played by the great Daniel, how do you pronounce his name? Kaluuya. He's from British.
Hampton.
So he was in Get Out, Queen and Slim, Black Panther. You feel what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a good movie. They got a good cast, also supporting cast playing with those guys, and I can't wait. I think it's gonna be great. And other thing that's gonna be great about it is the soundtrack that is coming with it. And number one,
Jay-Z. Yeah.
And that song is what's the title of that song?
What It Feels Like, yo.
I listened to it.
Yeah, Nipsey chorus and bars go hard. Yo, Jay-Z does his thing on it. Like, yo, go ahead, go to YouTube right now, go check that out. What It Feels Like with Nipsey Hussle and Jay-Z.
Great song, and I can see it's gonna fit in perfectly with this movie. I'm excited to see this movie. Like, I've been excited in a while since quarantine. So I'm like, you've just been watching movies. There's been some good ones, but I think like this one's gonna hit. You feel what I mean? So.
All right. As far as the movie, I ain't gonna lie, Lakeith Stanfield, that's a bad motherfucker. So I'm basically at a point where I'm just watching anything he's in. I watched the last movie he did with a what is the beautiful chocolate sister from Insecure? Issa Rae. I basically just watched the love movie he did with her, and I was just like, I'm basically only here because she's fine as hell, and Lakeith Stanfield is super talented. So The dude, I'm gonna give it a look just to do the talented. The Daniel Kaluuya nigga. I'm sorry, brother, we are butchering your name, but just a cast of talented brothers. I do want to highlight this movie is about a snitch. So Lakeith Stanfield, great role, but you are playing a snitch. I'm excited to see the movie. I'm excited for any new fucking movies. You know what I'm saying? That I could actually get to a movie theater to see. So that's dope. But as far as the soundtrack, the record with Nipsey and Jay-Z, Jay-Z spit some fire, so I'm never gonna disrespect a Jay-Z feature or however they broke the song up. But I don't know, man. I felt like that record would have been so much doper if I could have got two Nip verses. But I don't know. The way Nip sounded on that fucking beat was just like, damn, bro. It's like it's a fucking shame you gone, homie. That's all I ain't gonna lie, that's all I could think of in the first, I wanna say minute of that record. It's like, yo, this is what we fucking missing as a culture. This is the sound we missing. That nigga Nipsey was so cold. Like, yo, R.I.P. my brother. There is a giant void in our community, in this hip hop community without you. And we don't see nobody coming up behind it, but I would have loved to just hear a Nipsey record, man. Anytime I hear that man's voice coming out some speakers, I'm really just asking for more, you know what I'm saying? And being that he's gone, I don't know how many more Nipsey verses I'm really gonna get without, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I love that. Jay, you could have did your own thing. Not knocking you, but I'm not saying you clout chasing, but a Nipsey record by himself to me would have been so much more impactful. You doing your own thing, cause if you listen to Jay's verse, I mean he cutting that motherfucker up, just
Yeah.
no wasted bars, and it's just like I would have loved to hear the record and been like, yo, this is a Jay-Z record, rather than falling in love with it because one of my personal top three all-time rappers is on it. Like, I mean, as soon as the beat drop and you hear the Nip ad lib, I mean, I almost go into a fucking trance listening to it because I'm like, damn, bro, you gone, homie, that sound. So it's a dope record. I don't wanna shit on it, but I would have much rather a Nipsey record and then a Jay record.
Understandable. And the movie you were thinking about is the photograph.
Yes, and I ain't gonna lie to you, it don't make no fucking sense to me. Even after I saw it, I just know Issa Rae, girl. I know you got a new show. If you're looking for actors, 258 The Culture is available. DY, Pablo Maccabee, and Lance B are here. But she's fire. That nigga Lakeith Stanfield is dope, yo. He's legit a super talented actor.
Yeah, he may be I don't know if I want to call it Boston, but he could be next. And by that meaning, like, you know how, like, who's really filling in for Denzel type shit. And that's what I mean by next. Like, he could be one of those things where, like, he's that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, it was like, now that rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, he was like that guy that he was going to get all those roles to be like that leading man. You know what I mean? And now it's like, now that he's gone, you know what I mean? Who's going to be the guy that's going to really, like, you know, take those roles? Like, I'm not shitting on Denzel. That's still one of my favorite actors, but he is getting a little longer too. You know, he's getting a little older. He can't be jumping out of helicopters and shit all the time. You know what I mean? You gotta think, like, who's that next guy? And I feel like, you know, that Lakeith is like, could be that next guy. You feel me? His son's coming up too, though. Washington's son, he's doing some good roles, but
yeah, he's a beast too. And I like the way he went about his. Like, he didn't go out there saying I'm Denzel's son. He went out there and earned his roles. So that was dope.
She
But they
talked more about his mother than his father, just so people, because his mother was talented.
Yeah.
Before Denzel popped, his mother was she was that woman. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pauletta.
Yeah. You feel me? But he did it right, and he actually was athletic. He actually, I think he made it to the league, got a little bit of money, and left.
So,
All right, our last topic right now. Elon Musk from Tesla drops 1.5 billion into Bitcoin. So we know we talked about Bitcoin last week, called the Let's Talk About Bitcoin with Drew DeAndrea, and you know, the whole Bitcoin craze. And yo, if you've been watching the internet, you've been noticing a lot of news that MasterCard, Amazon looks like they're trying to make, crypto payments available. Tesla's gonna take, Bitcoin payments. And right now, people are starting to realize and see that, cryptocurrency and Bitcoin looks like it's definitely going to be the future. What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, we told y'all.
Get your Bitcoin up, son.
Yeah, listen. I got no lie. Like we all told our stories on how we fucked up the first wave. We could probably all tell you where we were at. I can tell you exactly where I was at when I heard about it and what I did. Lance told you where he was at. DJ Paul Mackey told you where he was at. But this second wave, after listening to Drew, and go back and watch that show, check him out on Bars and Interview with Drew Dendrea. If I'm fucking up his name, I apologize. Because he was dropping gems and he was a good guy. And he saw it coming. He said the second wave's coming. I believe Lance asked a very important question if you were listening. If I had $1,000, what should I do crypto-wise? He said, put all 1,000 in Bitcoin. And I even reiterated, I was like, well, let's say you have $1,000. Should I put $950 in Bitcoin and then, put money in the other cryptocurrencies? He said, no, all 1,000. So he talks about things coming in the future. And again, go back and watch it. But we told you this is the reason why we're doing that. We're following the crave and, this wave, and I'm not going to miss out on the second wave. After his show, I talked to Lance. I talked to DJ Pablo Maccabee, and I was like, yo, what's up? We downloaded this great thing called Gemini. I'm not going to take any more juice. If you want any more information, go back and watch the show we did. And I put money into it. And it's I'm winning. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, once I, reap my my profit and it's what I want, I'm changing my name to Crypto P. So
Crypto P on the ones and twos.
Yeah,
that shit sound fire too.
I'll get a Bitcoin tattoo on me, bro. Maybe I'm or even better, I'll be filthy rich. You feel me? They're like, oh, look at that Crypto B on his,
Imagine if you'd have bought $100 worth of crypto in 2010. It's worth what they say.
2010, it was like $25.
Like, yeah, that shit is worth millions now. I think it said 37 million if you put 100 down. Yeah. So, fucking, hey man, I am proud. I have been proud to be part of this 258 the culture. But do you know how dope it is to fucking be ahead of Elon Musk? Like, fellas, we did a show with my boy at Drew Too Smooth. If you ain't watched the show, hit him up at Drew Too Smooth. You know what I'm saying? He came on here and dropped gems. I filled out my account during the show. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I threw 100,000 or nothing like that in crypto, but I threw my little ducats into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then here you go, a couple of days later, and Elon Musk, 1.5 billion. MasterCard is taking it. I want y'all to understand how major this is for us, because I don't know how many of y'all would have heard that information if you didn't come here. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we mean. Like we love what we do. We love y'all for listening. When we say research to better ourselves, we mean it, because look at that little information given. And it's like, damn, it's almost like Elon Musk was listening to us. What's up, Elon? Just in case you really are listening, you know what I'm saying? But educate ourselves, man. It's really people chasing bags out there, but I don't like bags. I'm a grown-ass man. I tell them I'm chasing Brinks trucks. And it's just evidence that when you do your research, we really can make an impact on our community and what we value by just doing some research, man. This fucking internet is here for all of us. We all walk around with these phones, man. We can make money from them. We can be informed from them. Let's make sure we're doing the right thing, because the jump is coming. Some people don't like Elon because he's a fucking risk taker. He believes in his shit so much. He's a visionary. Because a visionary, he sees it before it's materialized. So when they see somebody like that do it, it ain't gonna be long before all the other major companies, MasterCard and all these other people willing to do it. So Come on, people, educate yourselves. Let's do this together. Let's all be talking about like a couple years from now, like, yo, you remember when 258 was telling us about crypto? Man, like, let's do this shit for real, yo. That's free information. I don't know how many people getting free information, but we giving y'all free information out here. Shout out to Drew Too Smooth.
Yo, definitely shout out to Drew Too Smooth. Yeah, I was so excited to drop that interview, and I had it there. Like, I was like, damn, I'm dropping this on Wednesday, and I'm like, man, I want to drop it right now. And like, even before I dropped the interview, I was like talking to people. I'm like, yo, man, I had like the coolest interview. My bad. The coolest interview. That is definitely gonna be impactful to the culture and stuff like that. So I was telling people, like, yo, just wait for the interview to drop on Wednesday. Like, this guy can explain it to you in a non-complicated way. And it's so funny. You know, actually, I don't really share my videos to anybody. I just put it out there in the universe, and whatever happens, happens. But, you know, I actually shared it to a couple of people. And I know who watched it because they called me or texted me back and like, yo, how I get started, son? You feel me? You know, I'm happy that I had a couple people hit me up. And then also, too, you know, shared it on my Instagram as well. And, you know, people actually, you know, hit me up like, yo, how I get started with this. So I'm like, damn, man, you know, I told them, you know, you do your research, all this other stuff, you feel me, disclaimer, whatever. But, yo, man, the potential of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in our favor is very, like, it's an exciting feeling. You feel me? It's like I'm excited for the future, because I know a lot of us, sometimes we think about the future and like, damn, you don't got no 401k. You don't got no real retirement. You don't got no real job. You feel me? Like, damn, like, how's my life going to be? But it's like, damn, to just think like, yo, maybe in 10, 15, 20 years, I might be sitting on a cool million and then, you know, passing on some generational wealth is just an excited feeling, because, you know, you want to put yourself in a good position and leave your loved ones in a better one.
Absolutely.
Fact. So scammers, y'all out there, get at us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing all that bullshit. Let's put that good money to work. And I'm really disappointed that none of y'all have really hit me in my DM. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. These last couple weeks, I've been seeing scammers get at me after nobody's podcast, man. At 258 The Culture, they get you in touch with who you need to be in touch with. Holla at me. I'm trying to invest mine. You can buy video games and all that other bullshit if you want to, nigga. I'm trying to put mine in Bitcoin.
Yeah, I be getting scammers all the time in my DMs. Like, join
dead ass.
Yo, join Illuminati. Give me $100. I'll give you back 1,000 tomorrow.
I need real scammers, not them niggas trying to scam me.
I be getting.
You looking for the movement. He ain't looking for to get screwed. Here's the difference.
Yeah, I'm looking to be on the good side of things.
Yo, so shit. And I want to say this too, you know what I mean? As far as investing, period, because, you know, he told you all about cryptocurrency, and, you know, there was even, you know, he couldn't talk about investing in stocks like that too, but educate yourself. You feel me? There's so many people, we didn't drop names, but like, educate yourself how to get to the bag. I will say this, when I was looking up information about stocks, a smart, very intelligent brother said, if you can put $5 a day, I'll even shout out, just look it up. I'm not going to say his name, but if you stick with me, you stick with me. It's, you know, called $1 Million Cup of Coffee, saying most coffee you get from Starbucks is about $5. If you can put $5 a day in there for the year, that's about $1,825. My math is on point. You do that every year, you put that money in and invest it. Within 10 years, you'll get a nice little something. The numbers he was giving me looked up in the millions, 2 millions, 3 millions, depending on how things go, but it's a guaranteed thing you'll have. I'm trying to take care of my family and my, you know, my kids and like everything. I'm trying to come up so you guys can do that too. You feel what I'm saying? So, like Lance was saying, invest in yourself. This Bitcoin thing, we missed the first wave. A lot of us did. We ain't missing the second wave. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. And make sure you have these type people in your circle. Example is I was talking to DJ Pablo Maccabee, and Maccabee told me, I was like, yo, Maccabee, you know what I'm saying? Yo, for Valentine's Day, I want to get some rose gold fronts for me, you know, for me and my girl, you know what I mean? It's going to be kind of cute, this and that. He's like, or you could just invest in cryptocurrency. And I was like, damn.
You a hater, Maccabee.
Pull me in. Like, nigga pulled me aside. I was like, nigga, like, so that's what I'm saying, how your circle needs to be powerful. You move together. You feel what I'm saying? And you on the same train. I fucked up. I had a moment. I had a nigga moment. I go front.
Hey, no, man, Don't blame yourself for that. That nigga back in being so focused.
Yo.
He just hustled you and your girl out of gold fronts.
Nah, but he held me accountable for what I said. I said, I want to get on it. And he was like, nigga, like, we just talked about doing certain things like, yo, put that money into the crypto or, you know what I'm saying, or like stocks or
right.
The long run. The short goal is like, you know what I mean? Like, come on. So I was like, yo, man, I was like, you absolutely right. And my girl didn't even ask for anything like that. So I don't think she knows about it, but she gets upset after watching this. I'm like, yo, it was all back at me. But now,
definitely.
The whole message of that was get people in your circle because like everyone's gonna like forget, trip, stumble, or try to move someone. But when you have a strong team, teamwork makes the dream work. After that, I was like, you're right. Let me go put this money into something serious that can, you know, I can get in the long run. So it's good to have good people on your team.
That's a fact. 258. We got y'all. Stop playing. We really got y'all. We really do this shit for y'all. Like this information, like I'm telling you, do your research. There ain't too many people out here giving the game out like that. Like legit. I Drew Too Smooth came on here and dropped gems that I come to find out later that you would have to really pay a financial advisor to get some of that information. I'm not saying all of it, but I'm definitely saying some of it. To be given some of that info and some of those tips, man, it was fucking great. And I really can't wait to have him back on because if we're serious about closing this gap and really putting our families on, this is the kind of information that we need to have. So we really hope y'all taking notes. You should see my notepad from that show we did. It's 3-4 pages filled up.
Yo, if you know how many hours of videos of crypto or how many hours I spend in a clubhouse and crypto rooms just to educate myself, like, yo, but that's what you got to do when you want to, you know, build this generational wealth.
Facts. I believe you because we get all that information in our group chat too. My man Pablo is on it, yo. Salute you, brother. You are definitely keeping us up to speed on it, yo. I'm telling you, I don't know if I'd have made my first purchase without you being on me about it. So appreciate you, brother.
Definitely. Yo, I think that wraps up our show right now. Yo, thanks for rocking with the culture. From the movie Judas and the Black Messiah. Anywhere there's people, there's power. Peace.
Hey, this is Lance, man. And like my Hennessy, I'm out.
I don't have anything cool to say, but just keep watching, stay in tune. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, shout us in the comments, you know what I mean? We appreciate everything, you know what I mean, from all of us, yo. Since it's Valentine's Day is coming up, I'm gonna show up in love. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Keep following us. We're gonna keep giving you the best shit out. You know what I mean? And we ain't gonna sit our tongue about it, bite our tongue about it. We hear it. Every DM we get, we respond to. I promise you that. And you have helped us push into certain topics and certain issues because you listen to us and you like our point of view. So thanks a lot for that.